Hey guys, welcome back. I appreciate you stopping on in for today's college football pick video play for Saturday, October 19th of the year 2019. And in this one, talking about this Mountain West matchup as the Air Force Falcons head out on the road for this nightcapper out in Hawaii as they take on the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. And if you're interested in getting all of our college football picks for today's action, you can check those out over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Coming into this one, expecting a competitive matchup, but two teams that go about things in very different ways, although oftentimes they have similar results. So we have Air Force coming in as field goal favorites, and of course the Falcons, a triple option squad. They almost entirely run the football, and we feel like that Air Force, particularly their offense, is going to have a lot of success in consistently moving the chains against this Hawaii defensive unit. And if that's the case, the Falcons are going to control the clock, have the time of possession battle, and that's their key to success into trying to go on and win this matchup here against Hawaii. Now, the Falcons, we take a look in their last outing at home, very impressive, taking down Fresno State by a final of 43-24, an important bounce-back victory for Air Force after coming off that disappointing defeat against rival Navy on the road by a final of 25-34. The Falcons 4-2 overall right now, and they're 2-1 in the Mountain West. The home squad, Hawaii, also 4-2 overall, and in terms of their standing in the Mountain West, they're at 1-1 overall. In their last outing, we actually sided with the over successfully in Hawaii's matchup on the road against Boise State. And in that one, a lot of points were put on the board as the Rainbow Warriors fell to Boise State by a final of 37-59. But we've also seen Hawaii capable of having successful defensive outings, like in their prior Mountain West game on the road against Nevada, outscoring them 54-3. Just an absolute blowout there for Hawaii in that road matchup. And it's really tough for Hawaii to go on the road, but it's also difficult for their opposition to come on the road because you have to travel so far, and the difference in time zone can really cause issues. And these football players, when they get on these airplanes and they're up in the air for a very long time, they can stiffen up and not necessarily having the same kind of effect as opposed to when you have short travel or playing on your home field. Now, Hawaii, they love to get the job done in terms of moving the ball down the field through the air. They're a pass-happy squad. They're fourth in the FBS in passing. They're averaging 37 points per game. In contrast, the Falcons are second in the FBS in rushing, 126th in passing, in contrast to Hawaii, who ranks 105th in the nation in rushing. So like I said, two teams that go about their business in very different ways, but they've both found a relative amount of success at the halfway point through the regular season campaign. Now, the total in this one, 66.5 points. It's very high, but it's to be expected given the success that both of these two teams have been having on the offensive side of the ball. But whenever you bring a triple option squad into the mix, it always just gets me a little bit nervous in terms of hoping that these are going to be higher scoring games, because the Falcons can really run that clock as if they're consistently moving the chains, and that can make it potentially difficult for us to push to the over. So in this one, given how elevated this total is up there at 66.5 points, we're going to side with the under as the better value bet. So again, guys, siding with the under as the better value play in this matchup here between Air Force and Hawaii. And as always, you can check out all of our college football picks for Saturday's action over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description.